Artificial intelligence now makes it possible to turn almost any concept into a mini documentary that feels like a premium Netflix production. We wanted to prove that you can create authentic content about your real life without resorting to deep fakes or synthetic actors. Our goal was to use technology to help us work smarter rather than using it to fabricate a reality that isn't actually there. I'm going to walk you through my entire workflow, showing exactly how I used Vizard to extract massive amounts of social content from a single shoot. It all started last year when I received a casual message asking if I wanted to test a new promising workflow tool. I hopped on a call with their team, and it instantly felt more like chatting with a fellow creator than a corporate sales meeting. When they asked how I was doing, I told them I was actually living in a car in Italy and suggested we film a mini documentary about that. To really put this tool to the test, I wanted to create a project filled with honest interviews, real B-roll, and authentic day-in-the-life moments. I'll show you my process for planning, shooting, and editing, and how I turned a long-form documentary into dozens of high-performing social media clips. Step 1 was the brainstorm, where my partner and I sat in our camper and recorded raw, unfiltered conversations about our emotions and themes. We didn't want anything polished. We just needed to capture the messy, genuine ideas that would form the foundation of our film. I then fed those audio files into ChatGPT to transcribe the session and help me structure a cohesive narrative concept. Instead of asking for generic vlog advice, I asked how to craft a cinematic documentary that keeps viewers hooked and emotionally invested. The AI gave me some fantastic advice, like prioritizing a strong opening action and using sound design to enhance the storytelling. We also generated a massive list of B-roll ideas based on our setting to ensure we wouldn't miss any spontaneous moments while shooting in Italy. When it came to shooting, we kept it simple by using a proper camera for interviews and our iPhones for candid B-roll. This approach meant we always had a camera ready, allowing us to capture magic whenever it happened throughout the day. Production was the fun part, but the post-production is usually where people get stuck, which is where Vizard really changed the game for me. While there are plenty of AI tools that help with basic logging or rough cuts, many of them struggle to truly understand context. I found that other tools were often too literal with B-roll placement and didn't really optimize the content for social media platforms. Vizard, however, was designed specifically for creators, allowing me to build a rough cut while simultaneously pulling out viral-ready clips. It analyzes the emotional beats of your footage, finding the exact punchlines or hooks that perform well on platforms like TikTok and Reels. I uploaded my long-form footage, and the AI immediately suggested clips and chapters that stayed true to my original story. It offered various aspect ratios and caption styles, which saved me hours of tedious manual formatting for different social platforms. What really stood out was how Vizard prioritized context, suggesting edits that felt like human choices rather than robotic, literal cuts. One of my favorite features was the auto-editing for viral clips, which turned a 20-minute interview into several high-engagement shorts. I could easily tweak the start and end points and add punchy captions, then use their scheduling tool to queue the posts across my socials. This kept everything organized in one view, effectively replacing the chaotic juggling act I usually deal with when managing multiple channels. However, I didn't let the AI do everything. I took the Vizard rough cuts into DaVinci Resolve to handle the fine-tuning, color grading, and sound design. Using AI for the heavy lifting freed up my creative energy to focus on the small, artistic decisions that really make an edit sing. There were definitely glitches, but that's the reality of using new technology. You use it to surface the best parts and apply your director's eye to refine them. Unlike expensive corporate tools, Vizard's pricing and features are clearly built for creators who need high quality without a massive learning curve. We even ran an experiment comparing these AI-assisted clips against manually edited ones, and the engagement rates were virtually identical. Because I had a larger volume of quality clips in rotation, our overall reach increased significantly during that period. The most valuable lesson I learned was that rich storytelling doesn't have to be a painful, never-ending grind. With the right planning and AI tools, you can produce professional work and extract a month's worth of content from a single project. Always treat AI as a collaborator. It's fast and capable, but it is not a replacement for your personal taste and creative vision. I'm already thinking about bigger projects like using this workflow for TV pitches or high-end hotel documentaries. If you are curious, I have left a link in the description where you can try Vizard and reclaim hours of your time. Give it a spin, experiment with it, and drop a comment below letting me know what you end up creating. Remember, AI is changing the grind, but not the soul of storytelling. Your job is to make the edits sing. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and if you want more creator workflow tips, hit that subscribe button.